You're deeply committed and relentlessly pursue success, but often find yourself trapped in a cycle of exhaustive efforts and endless pursuit of results. You've been conditioned to believe that your worth is intrinsically linked to your achievements and that it's necessary to continuously fight against life's tides to carve your own path. However, in this relentless pursuit, you often miss the magic of yielding to the natural flow of the universe. True power often lies in the gentleness of touch, the effortless flow, and the art of non-forcing. According to Lao Tzu, when we cease trying to control everything, everything still gets done. This philosophy, known as Wu Wei, or acting without forcing, is rooted in ancient Chinese wisdom, specifically Taoism. The Tao Te Ching, a fundamental text of Taoism, teaches to act in harmony with the Tao, the natural order of the universe. This means that instead of trying to impose your will or control outcomes, you should allow things to unfold naturally and choose the path of least resistance. Wu Wei is not synonymous with inertia or passivity. It's an understanding that acting without effort and non-forcing is the most effective way to achieve goals. Lao Tzu warned that the use of force always leads to unseen problems. Here, force refers not just to the literal use of physical strength, but to the act of imposing your will and disrupting the natural flow of things. Nature follows its own course, constantly operating and forming the foundation of our human existence. By aligning ourselves with this natural flow, we discover a more harmonious and efficient way of living. The wisdom of Wu Wei teaches us to recognize the right moment to act and when it's better to let things take their course. This approach can bring a sense of peace and effectiveness as we are working with the universe, not against it. This relentless force continuously shapes and reshapes, permeating all facets of existence. Lao Tzu emphasizes the importance of harmonizing with this natural course rather than attempting to dominate or manipulate it. However, there is often a predominant value placed on conscious human effort. We commonly glorify dedication, regardless of its actual effectiveness, keeping ourselves busy for the sake of busyness, pushing rocks uphill without a clear purpose. While effort is fundamental, it's equally vital that it be intelligent and purposeful. There are times that demand hard work and action, but there are also times when this is unnecessary, depending on the flow of circumstances. We often believe that with enough effort and determination, we can shape things exactly as we desire. However, the reality is that many factors are beyond our control. Unexpected events, the decisions of others, and the inherent unpredictability of life often play a significant role. We have no control over the weather, the financial markets, or the thoughts and actions of others. When we persist in forcing outcomes, we usually face a continuous cycle of frustration, stress, and exhaustion. The path of Wu Wei is not about inertia or passivity. It is about being in tune with the natural rhythms of life, discerning when to act and when to let go. By forcing situations, we waste our precious time and energy on excessive worries, self-pity, or blaming others. Conversely, by moving with the flow of life, we achieve our goals smoothly and effortlessly. Alan Watts noted that rowing is a somewhat thoughtless way to move a boat through the water. In contrast, sailing requires flowing with nature effortlessly. Consider a river flowing down a mountain. It does not strain to push through rocks and pebbles. It simply finds the path of least resistance and flows around them. In doing so, it creates a serene and harmonious landscape. We can learn much from the river about the power of the path in our lives, understanding that sometimes true strength lies in knowing when and how to let go. You may have noticed that trying to impose your will often leads to chaos and stress. On the other hand, by relaxing and allowing things to flow naturally, your goals can be achieved more easily and gracefully. This does not imply passivity or an inert wait for what's to come. It means acting at the right moment and knowing when to step back. In judo, it is understood that the use of muscular force is tactical and precise. Random or unnecessary force is not applied. Instead, One waits for the exact moment when the opponent is off balance and vulnerable. At that instant, a bit of strength is added to the technique, enabling an effective throw and domination over the adversary. The key is to employ muscular force only when it is most beneficial, avoiding untimely use. This strategy ensures efficiency and maximizes the effectiveness of movements in judo. In action, the principle of minimal action is sought, using the least amount of energy and time necessary to achieve your goals. It's not about laziness or indifference, but efficiency and effectiveness, wisely using resources and avoiding wastage, thereby enhancing your chances of success and reducing unnecessary stress. Imagine you have an important job interview scheduled for tomorrow. Now, apply the principles of Wu Wei to this situation. Instead of forcing yourself to perform exceptionally well, take a moment to relax and relieve the pressure. Recognize that you do not control the questions to be asked or the final outcome. Trust in your qualifications, skills, and experiences. Rely on the preparation you have done beforehand. As you enter the interview, allow yourself to flow with the process rather than trying to impress the interviewer forcibly. Remember that calmness and authenticity can be much more impactful than a forced display of competence. By adopting this approach, you might surprise both yourself and the interviewer with the naturalness and confidence you convey. Focus on being genuine and attentive. Listen carefully to the questions and respond with accuracy and confidence. Allow your answers to flow naturally, reflecting your knowledge and experiences. The interview can be well-structured, creative, and engaging. Feel secure and proud of your work, knowing you've done your best. And even if things don't go as planned and you feel you failed, remember that letting go and flowing with the tide can lead to even more positive outcomes. The key is to trust the process, relax, and let things happen naturally. This way you can move forward without feeling overwhelmed, completing your tasks without stress or overload. This approach also fosters a more optimistic attitude, making you more productive and efficient. In the art of non-forcing, we find comfort in surrender, learning to release our attachment to specific outcomes and to focus on the present moment. It's in surrender that we realize our desires are whispers of the soul, guiding us towards our highest potential. By detaching from the need to control every aspect of our lives, we open ourselves to infinite possibilities and allow the universe to work its magic. If you're still here, I would deeply appreciate your support by sharing and commenting. Your support means a lot to me. Thank you for dedicating your time, and I sincerely hope you have a wonderful day. To further uplift your soul, subscribe to our channel, Sacred Spiritual Refuge, and if you have a friend or family member in need of nourishment for their soul, please share this video with them. Stay in holy peace.